Hey everybody, this is Chris with HotSpotMetals for just a little evening ramblings about what went on today. And get ready for the high-tech graphic effects. There's Homer. This is how I felt about today. I own a Homer coin, by the way. Just bought it for the fun of it. I guess it's the first of a series of Simpsons. I buy these things just for the fun of it, not for bulk savings or anything like that, but what the heck. And of course, it works great to describe what happened today. Anyway, looking at the live charts at HotSpotMetals.com, of course, my default view comes up with a 15-minute interval, which is just ridiculous. And if you look at today's action, that would make you just a little bit sick. See a nice big horrible slope down like that. Somebody decided to run the paper market down today, but that's all it is. It's just the paper market. It's doesn't represent what may be really going on in the physical market, but it's an indicator, and unfortunately we're stuck with the prices that are set by the paper market. What we really should do almost always is zoom out to the daily view, which is what I did this morning to kind of indicate that we're still on, going back to November, we still got a pretty strong line there that we're following, and I expect it to bounce off of this. And if we don't, I expect everyone to pile on, point fingers, laugh, say whatever you want. I don't care. If it goes down, I'll just buy more. If it goes up, I'll buy more. But what I see here is a pretty healthy pullback to kind of a moving average line. These areas here represent kind of getting ahead of our skis a little bit on the buying. The oscillations are getting narrower, so definitely as we reach the end of this wedge here, we're either just going to break up higher or break through that line. I think it's going to break up higher. That's silver today. My morning prediction of it bouncing off of like the 1570 line has held so far tonight. Of course, overnight, there's a lot of trader games going on. Really have to, you can get up early like I do and check and at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, but most likely you want to check after the market opens around 8:30 when the bulk of the SLV paper traders come back online. So silver so far is making me look really smart. We'll see if it makes me look really dumb later. Scroll on up here to gold, and we're going to see a very similar story. Now, I thought gold could actually go back to the 1313 area if I'm really looking at my chart right. Again, let's get out of this 15-minute view. That's just for giggles during the day to see things bounce around, and maybe watch the news and see if somebody said something that made it jump or whatever. Let's go back about the same time frame back in November when this upward move started in both precious metals. And if we draw a line here, we're still looking pretty good on the daily. And of course, you can go out further than this, but again, we've got these periods of excitement where the price kind of overshoots, falls back down, and of course every one of these pullbacks is a nice little buying opportunity, because if you buy here and it gets up to here and eventually here, you've eaten up, you've gotten rid of the premium that you paid at your dealer, APMEX, SD Bullion, Bold Precious Metals, JM Bullion. I buy from them all. Sometimes they have different editions. One of them I'm showing down here in the corner of my view is a 10-ounce silver tiger that I bought a while back, pre-sale. And I just thought it was a beautiful coin. That's the way I look at these kind of specialty items that I buy. And I buy those just to keep having, coins trickling in, and smaller purchases that keep me interested in the whole precious metals, mostly silver arena. And I get to enjoy them, and some of them are big winners, some of them just go nowhere. I did have one really good winner this week. If prices stay the way they I want them to on this, let's take a look over at APMEX. Let's get to their headliner. See if they're still selling it. There it is. This is a 10-ounce Dragon and Phoenix coin, and I got it for $284 pre-sale just 2 days ago. And let's have a look here. It is up to $357.99, and that's APMEX doing their kind of throttled buying approach. And so as they get down to their last few coins, this could go up a lot higher before they're out. There's only 888 of these made, and I'm not recommending anybody buy anything that I buy, but I thought, hey man, that's very low mintage. And the 1 ounce Dragon and Tiger that I bought I think it was last fall, I picked that up for like $21, $22, something like that. And those are selling for $60 now. So I knew the quality of what they're shooting for with these at Perth Mint. And also being Perth Mint, I know that coin dealers and APMEX and these people will always recognize what this coin is, and I'll probably get a nice premium for it someday. That is, if I sell it. These kind of things are things that I guess I just kind of plan to hang on to forever. I save my excess cash, what little is left after the government gets their chunk. I save in silver and I spend fiat on bills. And then I just buy these specialty coins just for the fun in between. Anyway, this is just a little evening ramble from Chris at HotSpotMetals. I really hope you come to the site. I hope I can get some conversation going on the Facebook site of this. This is all just fun for me. I'm just learning my recording tools and trying to improve my delivery style. If I can say just a few less times, I'm sure it'll be a great relief to everybody. But again, to review why I even put this site up, mostly because I can, mostly because I was going to a lot of different sites to grab these charts when I really just wanted to check in, look at gold, look at silver, see how they're moving together or not. I include the Forex heat map on the very same page, so whether you're on your phone or on your desktop, you can just scroll up and down, looking at the US dollar, and you scan across the major basket of currencies. You can see that the US dollar is down against the majors, and then minor percentages of the US dollar index are further to the right. But by all rights, we should be heading up here with the dollar down against the euro, against the yen, the British pound, and the Swiss franc. Maybe what I'm seeing in this field, though, is that a whole lot of other currencies are sinking together. Of course, they're all sinking together. So the dollar index isn't everything, because all fiat currencies will eventually return to their value of zero, but I may not live till that eventuality. The other nice thing about the live charts view, reason why you should stop here, save yourself a lot of time. Well, you hear the sirens. This is downtown Chicago. They're doing that for effect for me. Anyway, the economic report calendar is down at the bottom, and you can look and see, okay, who's going to say what tomorrow. And these things are often drivers of the value of the dollar. And with our precious metals priced in US dollars, the lower the dollar goes, the more our precious metals go up in value. because they are true money and they retain your wealth. Anyway, I'm rambling on here. We're still hugging the line. We'll see what happens tomorrow and whether I end up with egg on my face or look like a superhero because somebody bought $1 million worth of gold or silver right here on my recommendation. Don't do that. This is not investment advice. It's just for fun to just see how your holdings are doing. In the long term, I'm more than confident that within a couple of years we'll be looking at double the price of gold, maybe triple the price on silver. Again, let's all hang together, get back, and have a good laugh at Chris if I'm wrong, or we can all celebrate together and raise a virtual glass of beer together. So let me just get my high-tech graphics going again. This is my feelings about today, and Homer says it best. Anyway, signing off, Chris from HotSpotMetals for my little evening ramble. Bye-bye.